No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
It's the one who can decide.
All right, there's the handshake, and I think Sedat is going first.
If the Sakazuki decides.
No, Sakazuki is going
Sakazuki
first.
will go
Okay,
first.
so most likely Sedat.
Most likely. But I don't know,
Had the
maybe
opportunity to
maybe you
choose.
want to go first against Moria, so he cannot play his out of his leader ability at 3 down.
I don't think so. Like you're going second curve with Sakazuki is so much better than going first.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
don't want to ruin your own curve,
That's true.
just so you can ruin your opponents as well.
Yeah. Also playing the Tashiki for one, searching for the 2K. That's true. The best 2K in the Sakazuki right
Yeah,
now.
it's just like the best black 2K in the game actually.
It's the best black 2K in the game. So deciding which card to pitch for his lead ability.
All right, like which deck are you hoping to win this tournament today?
I'm hoping for the only red purple law players because it's the only one. But I don't think that's against these very very good players. I mean, we have
I don't know, man. I think we have some very good players,
Yeah.
but the red purple law player has some very good matchups. Like I think the Rage matchup is very good.
Yeah,
The
that's
Sakazuki matchup is really
that's
good.
true either, but
I don't know about the Moria matchup. I'm not quite sure about that one.
yeah.
But as long as he managed to dodge the Moria players,
Yeah.
he might make it.
I don't know. Host the matchup against Katakuri with red purple law.
Ah, that's true as well.
I think
To be honest, I never played, but I think Katakuri just completely dominates
Just-
that matchup.
just-
I
just
completely
play the big mouse
I
and-
completely forgot about Katakuri, to be honest.
Oh, he played the 2-cost Cerberus. A good card against yellow, but not that a good card against black decks.
All right, Tariq G7. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment.
Thank you.
And
So playing brand new and
then,
Tashigi.
that's a very good start for
Okay.
Michael. Like, 2 Tashigis, 1 brand new. He is already filling his trash too.
Many targets for him.
There's another. I see a Tsuru. I see a Great Eruption. I think there was a Robluki.
Yeah.
In OP05, Kata was the best matchup for Red Pepper Law. Oh, really? So, like for the Red Pepper Law player, you say, or I mean, the Red Pepper Law player can bounce everything he triggers,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But well, let's focus on this match
Yeah.
first.
I mean, with Niji, you can just bounce back his.
Yes, so plays the Sindri, a very good card just to fill up your trash. Oh, and he also plays the Cerberus, the 2 Dawn blocker, which is not pretty casual to play in Moria.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Because
a good card against yellow, but
Yeah,
not.
of course. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like low cost blockers are the best you can have against yellow.
Yeah. So playing the Corona, forcing the opponent to pitch a card, and now it's the turn of Sakazuki.
And he also took the swing, so no counters there on the side of Mich. I mean, he had the counters, but
We see a Great Eruption, a Borsalino, an
no,
Ice
he,
Age.
he pitched
The 8-cost Moria. He has
he
that.
pitched the 7 cost Bozzolino and
Yeah.
draws into the 8-drop Moria. I think that's good for him. Because like 8 cost Moria is like, especially in this kind of matchups, your key card.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
Wings 5, reducing the cost of, I assume Perona, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's Perona.
Okay, Perona is reducing the cost of Perona with the Great Eruption. Does he have the Roblucci? Oh, I think that comes Hound Blaze.
Home place boosting most probably the brand new.
Hmm.
Or I mean, you can
And
also boost the Tashigi to swing the twice with 5k.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's doing that.
I heard that cadets and for this pit are useless. Okay, so oh, he did a 7k swing with the Tashigi.
Okay, interesting.
So not even with the brand new. That's quite interesting, actually.
So I see a Dr. Hawkback. Does he have the Edgar's Moria and Trash? I didn't see that, so he can pick it up with the
I
Hawkback.
don't think so.
Because after that turn, he's on his Ed Don turn to play his Edgar's Moria out. But I didn't see any in his hand. Maybe in his trash to pick it up with the Dr. Hawkback. Yeah, hopefully we will see Bura in the next game.
Hopefully.
He's a very good player, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so Moria swings 6 with brand new, has 3 done open, probably for his lead ability. So there's coming as another 6k swing from Sedat. Trust the Dr. Hawkback. What does he want to play? All right, guys, we're back. We had unfortunately we had some technical issues again. All right, so let's see.
What is the boss stage? So what the fuck happened there, man? So the Sakazuki just has that vintage, obviously. Yeah?
A few minutes gone, and that's how the bot looks. I mean, it's Sakazuki. Like the bot say, it always changes every turn.
Yeah. We cannot see the chat right now, but how does it work?
Okay, so it's whose turn is it? I gotta see.
It's Moria's turn right now.
How did he kill the Moria? We would like to know as well, because we couldn't see it.
Yeah, as I said, I think Sakazuki just has the advantage here in this matchup. I mean, Gecko Moria is only there to KO something, like Zabu to protect all your characters to get destroyed from.
That's true.
And
And also he plays like things like Hound Blades to just
yeah,
put him
Sakazuki
under
has the
attack.
7 cost
so-
buff, you know, the home plays,
and not
just the
KO
bottom
them.
deck. This Sabo, so and they also
Sakazuki just has way more resources to
Yeah.
like remove cards from your opponent.
That's true. I mean, even if it gets protected
But
from
it's
Zabos.
it's still not like a free win for Sakazuki.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moria definitely is still.
Sedat's still deciding what to do here, swinging 5.
It's still a bit laggy.
Yeah.
I hope you can see enough.
Just here a little bit laggy, so yeah.
I think we're facing some internet issues again, because I don't know what exactly happened, but he probably just played the Moria
Yeah.
with the brand new and the Rapulucci. He did remove the 7 cost Borsalino. Oh, he played an Ice Age. That's how he did it, I think.
Yeah, obviously.
He did remove the Hina and the Rebecca, I assume.
Use
he
the cost of Rebecca or Hina. I don't see
Remove
which card
them and
for-
then swing with
Yeah.
Moria. Yeah, most likely. It's hard to assume because it's also very laggy
Yeah.
for ourselves. But yeah, in general, very good turn for Sedat. He managed to remove Mikhail's whole board, and that's what the Black Mirror just is about. It's like who runs out of resources first loses the game.
Yeah, it's like that.
So it's kind of like a ping pong match in the Black Mirror.
Who just clears the board of the opponent better. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Or more often, better say.
Yeah. And all who plays more at cost Morias. But yeah. I see 2 at cost Morias in the Sakazuki's
Yeah.
hand. Does he have any reduction? I can see. Oh, I just saw Ice Age, I guess.
I think I saw a Tashigi, 2 Morias.
Ice Age. Swing 7 to the Kuzan, reducing the cost of the Moria by 1. Maybe not playing the Atcos Moria here because he didn't use his Ice Age in his hand. If he has one.
I don't think he has one because.
Okay, just
Oh,
just giving the win to Sedat.
Yeah, okay.
And,
Yeah,
okay.
because he knew that in this situation, Sedat will just win the grand game. And it's just the issue I talked about in the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
Like these matches in between Sakazuki and like just these Black Mirror matches always take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So if a player sees that he's not going to win this game, it's better to just surrender and go for the next one, and so you have more time.
Yeah. So it was a great decision of Michel to just end the game here
Definitely,
and go for the
because
second game.
he most likely would have lost the grind game, so better just go for the next game and try to win now 2 in a row actually.
Yeah. So shuffling their decks again. Now Michel can decide who goes first or second. And
I mean, we're still not sure who decided in the first game actually.
yeah, I hope our
We'll see now.
streams will not lag again. We couldn't see that much, to be honest. Like we're sometimes guessing what the players are doing. Yeah. So we are really sorry for the internet issues here.
Okay, so the players are still shuffling. We're waiting with excitement for the game number 2. Unfortunately, we kind of missed most of game 1, so
Yeah.
we can't really say who like made a mistake, who played
Yeah.
it better.
As I said, we just assume what happened, and yeah, I just hope that the stream now will not lag again, so we can see the beautiful match between Sedat and Michael. They are both very good players. I mean, we know Sedat of Team Noheroes, so we are hoping the best for him. But even for
Mm.
Michael, so may the
Yeah,
better
of
player
course.
wins, right?
Sure, that's true. Well, once again, we're like really sorry for the internet issues. We're trying to fix the problem right now with hotspots from our mobile devices,
Yeah.
and hopefully this works better now.
I don't think that Noheroes will ever have an event in Krefeld. Yeah, in Krefeld.
At least not in this location again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Even though the location actually is very good and the event also went perfectly fine yesterday, the internet issue is just a very big problem.
The only issues we got was internet. So
Yeah, exactly. Like the event itself, it went like so smooth and perfect yesterday. Like, I mean, we finished around 5 p.m., I think.
yeah.
I never saw an event finishing so fast.
Yeah. So Sakazuki is starting off with the Tashigi is searching for a great eruption. Nice hit, I would say, and trashing. Oh, trashing nothing passes to the Get Moria player.
Okay, Michael chose to go first. It's starting to lag again. He just made this into to trash some cards so he can use the lead ability.
I saw Absalom there. And so the other target with his lead ability is the Absalom in this trash. how's Buddha's game going? He's at 1-0 right now.
Yeah. As far as we know, he's 1-0 against Moria as
Yeah.
well.
So
But yeah, well, let's focus at
Yeah.
the live game again. So Michael just did an 8K swing, probably had like no brain or another Tashigi to play.
Yeah.
Said
Oh,
of course took it.
he got the Dog back to pick up the 8 Cosmoria to the sands, I assume. Yeah. This is very important for
This
the
is
setup
like
right now.
this is like so strong. They can they can just pick up the 8 Cosmoria, you can just recycle him every time. It's such a huge advantage and also a reason I think
Yeah.
why people play Moria over Sakazuki because they know how broken the 8 Maria is.
Yeah.
And for you being able to just recycle him with Dr. Hawkback
Yeah,
is
that's-
such a huge advantage.
That
Because
advantage that the Gikomoria has over the Sakazuki.
the problem with like Sakazuki is like if you play brand new and he finds a Moria, he's in your trash, or the same with your Tashigi. You have no a bunch of searchers in your deck, and the possibility of like just trashing or putting the Gek Maria under your deck is way too high, but with the Maria leader and Dr. Hawkback, you're able to recycle them, so that's not a problem for you.
So Sakazuki is swinging for 5 here, reducing the cost of Dr. Hawkback and playing now the red option
Interruption,
to reduce the
yes.
cost of the Dr. Hawkback again. And so it's an on place.
Best in home play. So it's actually not looking too good for Michael. So he did not play a lot of cards yet, at least on board.
So it's an easy swing into the Tashigi with Sentry, I would assume. And does Sedat have something like Zabo in his hand to fill his trash? Would you play the Zabo out here?
In Sada's case,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure actually.
Oh, swinging 9k into life, forcing forcing the opponent
Yeah,
to get
I
like
think
2 life cards.
I think something like Perona is just the best
Yeah,
option in
okay.
this kind of scenario
Mhm.
because playing Sabo here, like, I don't think he would have a lot of value at this moment.
Yeah.
Because he would also only protect himself. If you would have still the Dr. Hawkback in play,
Yeah.
it might have been a possibility to play the Sabo, but in this case, I think Perona is just way too strong. This card is just playing her out, forcing your opponent to treasure card is just insane.
What do you think about I would say, the tech card in the Geki Maria deck list? The Cerberus, the two don't.
I'm not so
It's
sure
an
about
easy
it.
target for like Homeless and Roblucci and something.
That's the
so
problem.
that-
But
that's
it's
the
very
problem.
good against
Yeah.
yellow decks like Katakuri.
Yeah. But I don't think that you have many problems with Moria against Katakuri. That you just need to buff up your probability to win against this deck with Cerberus or something.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I don't think so. Like
It's a 50-50 matchup in my opinion.
it kind of is a 50-50 matchup, so you don't need the Cerberus to win,
Yeah.
but you also gotta think that Cerberus is still a target for your Maria, for example.
Yeah.
So you can also just play him out, even if you play him rested. If he just does a 5k swing into him, then it's kind of a blocker. So
Yeah, that's true. It's a target of the Edcos Moria too, right? So Michelle here at 7 down, swinging 5.
I think he just plays the 7-drop Borsalino.
That's the best you can do right now.
A card which kind of lost play in OP06. Like they don't play him as much as they used to in OP05, if I'm not mistaken, just because the deck list got way more tight with all these new cards like Moria or
Tashigi
Tashigi's
and something.
Searcher.
That's true.
They even did start to cut down important cards
Like
like Sabo, and a lot of Sakazuki players also play only like 3 Robluchis or Hinas, the strategic Hina, because they know there are like too many good cards and they have to cut down on something.
That's true.
Okay, so set it on 8 down, use the Ice Age onto the Borsalino, swing 6 with the leader ability. I think he has an
Absalom in his trash. Yeah, he got one.
Yeah. So just KOs the Borsalino of Michael. Still has, I think, 4
open
done.
So enough space for playing like Borsalino or Dr. Hookback or maybe Perona. Yeah, here comes the Borsalino.
Yeah, just the Borsalino.
So, but now we have Sakazuki with 9 don, able to reduce the cost of, for example, the Absalom to play the 8 cost Moria into the Robluchi and maybe the Branyo to draw a card and to KO the Absalom with 2 great bodies. So I see 2 8 cost Morias in the
Yeah,
hand of
I do
Sakazuki.
too, but I don't know how much value this Maria is going to have for him this turn.
Oh, drawing into the great option. There it is. Does he have a no? Didn't see any Branyo in his trash.
Does he have a Robluki though? That's a question.
Deciding if he wants to use the great eruption and which character he wants to reduce by 2. I see an hold place in the sense, so Brausolino can be removed and
Yeah,
drawn
but the
for
problem
2.
is he won't have enough
Oh, reducing the
gun.
cost of
He won't have
Absalom.
enough time to play Moria then, so I think
Yeah.
playing Moria. I think he
Yeah,
wants to
you need
play
the box.
Moria just because Moria is just
Yeah,
completely strong, and at least he can remove the Absalom
yeah.
with him now. Yeah, playing the
And
Robluki.
he has another one in his trash, right? In his hands. Oh, playing the Tashigi out of there. So drawing
Yeah,
one card and destroying the a character of Sedat.
if she doesn't whiff.
Yeah. I mean, you play that much Navy
Yeah, but
cards
that's
to
true. But
Sakazuki.
you never
If
know.
if you look at the top 5, you will most probably gonna see a Navy card. So yeah.
Man, I saw everything happen, man. Like I used to with
For Rebecca
I used to
Moria.
with Paris and OP03 in Katakuri, so I've seen everything, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so but he doesn't whiff and he gets the very good, just another 2K counter. And let's see how Sedat is going to respond to
Ooh.
Michael's Moria.
So he has a great option in hand. Does he have the Ice Edge in hand to reduce the cost of Gecko Moria? No, I didn't see one. But he has a Moria to answer it. This broad state here. Playing out the great option, drawing the card and reducing the cost of Gekamura. Now Gekamura is at 6 at 4
Oh,
now
he
with the
plays it
Tsuru.
Tsuru. Okay.
At 4 now with the Tsuru. And maybe he has another reduction by 2. Like, I see another Tsuru, but. Okay.
I think he has one in trash, so he
Okay.
basically will just play the Tsuru reset and maybe like an Absalom again.
Yeah.
Or Rubluki to KO the Moria and the Tashigi.
It's
If
a
he
map
if he
with the judge
Ooh,
stamp.
so he plays the Helmeppo actually.
Yeah. Oh, he's bottom decking 3 cards, even though he just needs to bottom deck actually 2 with Absalom. So there's a little mistake by Sedat here. So Absalom just says that you have the bottom deck 2 cards to KO an opponent with the cost of 2 or less, but he does it with 3 cards. So uh, it's an. I don't think that it will affect the match that much, but yeah, we will see now. No. Michel still with the 8 Cosmoro in the sand. Can answer it with an 8 Cosmoro as well.
Like I think in this matchup you just need you need the Ice Age, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Ice Age is such a key card in this matchup.
I mean, even with the leader ability of Sakazuki, being able to reduce the cost by Moria 2-1 with Ice Age is very, very strong, right? So. Yeah, I don't know why I'm judging missing this, but I mean, it's a human mistake. We are humans. Everyone
But
makes a
it actually
mistake, but
happened quite a lot yesterday.
yeah,
Some mistakes on stream, but yeah, I mean it's the first OP6 tournament. It can happen that that there will be some mistakes, but I don't think that it will make a big difference if
yeah,
set at like bottom deck 2 or 3 cards.
I will see. But
All right, so Michael still thinking what he's going to do. He definitely has the Moria, so I think he wants to also play him out. The problem is he needs something more, I think. So he can play the Moria
Here
with
comes
the
Moria.
Hina, put the Moria at 4 with lead ability at 3.
Oh,
But
here comes the Rebecca and the Brand New. So drawing effectively two cards, one of his trash and one of his top three deck cards. Here we see some targets. Even a 2k counter, taking the 2k counter,
take the 2 counter.
and taking maybe another one with the Tashigi, with the Rebecca, I mean. No,
Takes the
takes
Hina.
the Hina.
That is just insane, man.
Yeah.
Like, Brand New actually trashed the Tina so that he can
Yeah.
take it back again with the
Yeah.
Rebecca. But I think he might have had another one in trash. I don't think he would have gone for such a risky play, to be honest.
So deciding which card to trash actually, but if he has like something like a home place, he wants the Tashige, right, to have a 5k swing, and he is deciding to do that. So reducing the cost of Barcelona by 4, most probably having the here comes the home place for Barcelona, bottom decking the Barcelona, I would say, swinging 5, 5, and 6 into the leader. Yeah.
Yeah, Max 3011. I definitely agree there with you. But I think there wasn't like a big problem or like a big mistake made on stream which would have which affect the outcome of the game.
Yeah.
So it's not such a big deal actually. But yeah, I definitely get the point of yours.
And Fable, we are unfortunately not allowed to use any Japanese or Chinese cards in European tournaments. They have to be officially Bandai cards of Europe, so the English ones. Even dons. So now Sedat with his turn. See an Absalom in his hand, if I
And
may look right.
to be honest, depending on how Set is going to match Michel's board right now, it actually looks pretty good for
Yeah,
Setup.
that's true. So, I mean, it depends how Moria will respond to this deck, to this board state.
But I don't think he has a removal for the Moria at least. Like I don't see any Ice Age or Great Eruption in his hand.
I do. I have a question for you. Do you think that it was needed to ban the Sakazuki, or that it would be sufficient to only like ban home place or Rebecca or something? Or would you think that Sakazuki would be still the best taken from it?
No, they it was just so necessary to ban Sakazuki. Like
The wall leader?
we saw that Worlds like they played it all for a reason. Like I think there were like out of 16 players,
Yeah.
um, 2 purple Luffys, 1 Enel, 1 Zoro, and 12 Sakazukis. I mean, okay, it was the OPO5 format, but even on OPO6, Sakazuki was most of the time dominating in
Yeah.
the Asian countries, and it's just way too strong. Like
Yeah.
having 2 strong lead abilities without any costs or
Yeah.
something.
But
It's ju-
but there are the key cards which makes the deck that strong. I mean, home place, Rebecca, even the chat agrees with that. So I think that just banning the home place would be enough to just make the leader more balanced in this meta. But yeah,
Oh, and we're just reading in the chat. Buddha won his first match 2-0 with Katakuri, I
yeah,
think. That's
very
very
nice,
nice to hear.
very nice. We are really happy that someone of our team has managed to get it into top 16. Still hoping the best for him, and yeah, focusing on this match right now.
Okay, so it's again a bit laggy
So yeah,
for us at least. I don't know how it is for you going.
swinging 7k, pitching the
No,
Borsalino
I don't think
fading.
that banning home place would have been enough. Like I think they should have just give the Sakazuki leader an errata, so that
Yeah.
kind of like Perona,
But
so
the
that you have
errata,
that you have like 2 effects and
yeah,
you can choose
yeah.
which one you want to use.
But the errata right now is just killed
It's
Sakazuki, man.
then
You need to trash the card
the
to give him
errata they
-1.
made is just completely awful, man.
Just from S tier to F tier,
I swear to
like
God, like from best to worst, like
yeah.
No, but I think Narata, which just says like you can either like active main
Yeah.
give someone minus
Yeah.
one, active
Like
main
Corona, right?
recycle, yeah, kind of like a Perona, so
Yeah.
you don't even have to attack for it.
Yeah, that
So
would be a
just active
nice
main give someone
word.
minus one,
Mhm.
or active main recycle one of your cards. Would have been a fair errata. But yeah, okay. So Sedat
So clearing his board right now.
just clean his board. Yeah,
Yeah.
he played the
Letting
Perona with the lead ability.
letting the 8 cost Moria still alive, but it's hard to get
Yeah,
rid
so,
of
so,
it.
so he basically just removed or just cleared his rested characters. I think that was the best he could have done there.
Yeah. Oh, we have 9 Sakazukis. So if it's in right information, we have 9 Sakazukis, 6 category, 30 Morias, 1 Red Purple Law, 2 Rages, and even 1 Yamato in the top 32. We know that 1 category has already won. 30 Marias. I'm surprised about that. There are more Marias than Sakazukis, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I also thought that it would have been kind of even, but yeah, well, a total of 22 black decks, so basically what we already assumed.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so it's again Michael's turn, and just look at Sedat's board, man. It's insane.
It's
Yes, like
too hard to get over
he
this,
has
right?
like he has his Moria, he has two Epsilon, he has his Corona.
Yeah.
If Michael won't be able to do something about it, he will have a lot of problems. But I see actually he has the Trinity combo ready. He has the Rebecca. He has the Rabluki in hand. He has the Hina in trash. He even has the Tsuru for cost reduction. So he could actually get rid of the Moria just with the combo
Yeah.
and swing 9 into the Absalon and another 6 into life.
Swinging knight
And I
into the
think
Absalom.
that is actually what he's about to do. Unless he has some great eruption what I missed.
Yeah, this is a best of 3 here in the top card, and they only have 60 minutes with overtime, but the final is always with no time restriction. So in the final, they have enough time to think about their turns. But here in the top card until the finals, they only have 60 minutes plus overtime. The deck list will be uploaded. I
Yeah,
assume.
definitely.
Yeah.
There will definitely be some deck lists after the tournament. Okay, so swing 6, he's basically just doing what I said. So he swing 6. He did -1. Oh, okay, so he did the -1
To Perona.
on Perona.
No, Perona is at 1 right now with the Tsuru. Uh, resting for the Rebecca, most probably picking up the Hina to reducing the Absalom and the knife. The most famous Trinity combo, right?
Okay,
Rebecca
so
Hina into Rabuki.
he saw more value into removing the Perona and Absalon
Yeah.
instead of removing
Yeah.
the Moria. I mean, it's completely understandable.
It's an attack which you can block.
Which I
Right?
like to, yeah,
Mm.
it's an attack which you can block with the Rebecca, which is on board, and there are two more swings gone for Sedat,
Yeah.
and I think Michael only has like 2 cards in hand, maybe just one counter, and he knows that if he lets the Absalon and Perona live, and Sedat has some removal for the Rebecca, which is not that hard to get,
Yeah.
he might be able to finish him.
I mean, he has a great option to reduce the cost of Rebecca by 2 and to playing off the Absalom of his trash. So he's be able, but Sakazuki being at 2 life, so not in finish range for Sedat here. So playing out the great option to draw a card and reducing the cost of still thinking.
I think he drew into a Raplucci.
So Sedat is still deciding to choose which card he wants to reduce by 2 with the great eruption effect. And I mean, I saw a Sabo and the Roblucci there in his hand. He has an Absolute Mini Stretch, so he's being able to KO some stuff of the Sakazuki player.
Master, no, there are no side decks allowed in the One Piece CCG other than in like other CCGs like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't think it's actually necessary to have side decks in a side deck in One Piece because I don't know, they're like you have 50 card deck and it's more than possible to make a deck which stands ground against every deck in the meta.
Yeah.
I mean, if maybe after a few years, if the One Piece hype is still going on, and we will have a bunch of new decks and a bunch of new cards, then maybe Bandai can think of bringing in some side decks for the players.
Yeah.
But I don't think that will be necessary.
So swing the 9 into the Hina, get easy blocked by the Rebecca, and now swing 5 at the Hina again.
Are they allowed to talk to each other?
Yeah,
If you're talking about the players, yes, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so place.
Place a Tsuru to reduce the Rebecca by 2, and now Lucci and Hina are at the range of the 4-cost Lucci. So removing, are there 4 cards? Yeah, 3 cards on the bottom of the deck. No, he does it right. And playing out the blocker, the Borsalino, and now it is the
And it's just the Black Mirror is just it's like a ping pong match, man. Like who runs out of resources first loses the game.
yeah, most probably. Does he have the great option into the home place to remove the Borsalino to go for finish here?
That's an interesting take. Like if he has the Great Eruption home place, Michael can easily go for game here, which means we have to go into game 3 with not that much time left.
I saw him Tashigi and the 4-cost Borsalino in his hand, so there's an easy play for Tashigi right now, I would say. To check the top 5 life, to
Yeah,
take a card,
definitely.
enable card for his. So still deciding, still thinking what to
Yeah,
do
but
here.
I mean it's Tashigi and Borsalino, so even with the Tashigi, I mean it's still like the best play you can do, I guess. But oh, so he actually takes the 9k swing.
Okay. Playing out the Borsalino.
Playing on the Borsalino.
And just passes, I
Just
assume.
pass. Not looking too good for Michael here. If Sedat, I think. I mean, but
He cannot get rid of the Borsalino, right? So
he still has.
unkillable.
He still
That is what I
has
was
it.
talking about at
Yeah, but the
at the
thing
beginning
is,
of the match.
technically he can just swing the Tsurus as well.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, with
So
one
he
card in his
can
hand.
he can swing like 7 Tsuru, for example. He can swing 7, 7, 7, 9, and
Yeah.
he has the game depending on
The
what life
cards.
cards Michael has.
That's true.
But of course, I think in this situation, you would not want to take this risk.
Yeah.
And swing with his 7k Tsuru.
Yeah. I mean, what other options does Sadat have here right now? So he has some Zabu in hand to play it out.
That's a
He
problem.
has a 2k, a 1k to protect himself, but I don't think that this will be enough.
And the best possibility actually would be to just play out as many blocks as you can, actually survive the next turn as well.
So basically, I would just swing with the Roblucci without attaching any don, just to see how my
Yeah,
opponent
I think
is
that,
going to react to that.
is what I will do as well. Just swing 6 with Luki.
Yeah.
Because Michael in this case actually either has to take it
Yeah.
or block it, and both are fine for Sedat, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Still deciding, I guess, how he wants to swing, or if he wants to play the 5-cost Sabo. So
7k, 9k. Yeah, that's actually true. Setup plays at Cerberus. We completely forgot about the
He
Cerberus.
has the Cerberus in his
He
trash,
had
right?
I think he already has one in trash.
Yeah.
So he basically could swing 7 with the leader
Yeah, that's true.
and play the Cerberus and then play
The sub odds, yeah.
the sub out, so he's protected from things like Robluki.
Yeah.
So Michael will need something like Home Blaze
Yeah.
to get rid of the Cerberus.
I think this.
Yeah, well, maybe
Okay.
that's another good reason to play Cerberus, I think. Like, it's just a block you can play from trash. We talked
Yeah.
about this earlier.
Okay. So swing of a
and
5k into face here. Very interesting.
swing 5Ks in the face.
With his leader.
Okay. I mean, I think he even wants Michael to take the free block. I think he wants it.
I would say that too. So you only need to
Because-
attach 2 downs for Moria to trade the Moria out.
Exactly. You can just attach 2 down to Moria, trade his Moria, attach 2 down Robluki, trade his Borsalino,
Yeah.
and then play the Sabo to survive the turn.
So
And then Michael would have been forced.
Michael, no, with no hands, with no cards in hands.
Okay, so he
Very
uses
important information for setup
Okay,
right
so
now.
he uses a Tashigi. And now Setup is thinking.
It's an easy swing
Okay,
with the Moria into the Moria,
so
right?
the problem is,
Would you swing with Suro 5k here?
I think I would just clear spot, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Because
that's right.
if he wants to finish with Tsuru, both 5k swings would need to go through, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, he swings 5k, let's say he takes it. He swings 5k, he counters it, let's say he drew a 1k out of life,
Yeah.
swings with the Rabluki, he takes it, swings with Moria, he blocks it. So
Yeah.
he would need to do 2 back-to-back 5k swings with the Tsuru,
Yeah.
but
That would be too risky, right?
that would be too
So
risky in
just
this
play out the
situation.
Sabo, clear his board right now, and
Yeah, exactly.
go safe with it.
So what I will do in this situation is I will just swing with my Moria into Michael's Moria.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that Michael will block it. He will just let it go.
Yeah, obviously, right? I mean, you only need to attach 3 downs for the into the Robluchi to clear his Gekimoria again, and then he has like 2 big bodies removed.
Mhm.
But I mean, Sabo is not enough to protect him, right?
Sadat is. I can just see it in his face that he's thinking of doing the Tsuru play because he knows if the top life card is not a counter, he wins it that way.
We just forgot something. If he plays out the Sabo, he has like 2Ks. He needs to draw 1 2K because he has 3 cards in hand. Michel can effectively swing to 10Ks,
That's true.
so he can block 1 and needs the 3 2Ks in his hand.
Yeah, and that's what Sadat also knows.
Yeah. So he can.
Okay, so he goes for the Tsuru swing. Is it a counter?
He goes another with Suru
Was
swing.
a counter? Was it not a counter?
It was a counter. Okay.
It was a counter. Okay, now they go into game.
So he
number
has
3.
2 plays already in hand. He could go for the risky play.
I mean, yeah, he had. Okay, so what would have to? Oh,
Oh,
there
he
would
would
even be a
draw
2K.
2K.
Yeah, there would have even be a 2K.
So that would be the right play
This
here, but
is so unfortunate.
it's unfortunate. So we come to
Okay,
with
now
only
we go
9 minutes.
With only 9 minutes left on the clock, and they even still have to shuffle now, so they only have like 7 minutes, I
Yeah,
would say, to
7
play the
minutes.
game. And ah, yeah, it's 1-1. I mean, he couldn't board clear. He could have cleared the Moria. He had 2 options in this situation.
Yeah.
Option number 1 was what he did and what we explained. So swing both times with 5k Tsuru, and in that case, if Michael does not draw a 1k counter at least or 2k counter
No.
from
He needed a 2K. He had 3 cards in hand.
No. I'm talking about the Tsuru play.
Okay, I see.
So
Yeah.
if Michael does not draw a counter from the first life, Sadat actually wins that way.
Yeah.
He tried, but he drew a Sabo, and could have countered the 5k swing from Tsuru.
That's true.
And the other play Sadat could have done was just trade the Moria. I think he just would have let it die
Yeah.
if he swings with his own Moria. Play the Sabo, but in that case, he only draws 2 cards with the Sabo, and
Yeah.
he needs to pray to draw
A
a 2K.
Mhm.
Because he knows that Michael will just do 2 10K swings with
Yeah.
his leader, with the Borsalino, and Sadat already had 2 2Ks in hand, but that
Yeah.
was not enough. he needed a third 2K,
That's true.
but it actually he would have actually found the third 2K.
Yeah.
And won the game that way. But yeah, it's a very tough decision to make. But all right. Game number 3, Sadat goes first, plays nothing. Michael on 2 down turn plays the venue, gets the Ice Age, very, very important key card in this matchup. Recycles the Hina to draw another card.
And now it's Sadat's turn. Swing
Yeah.
for 6K.
Swing
Most
for
probably the
6.
Perona. Do we see the Perona here?
Yeah, most likely. I
Yeah.
think that's like the go-to.
It's the best opener for Geka Moria,
It
right?
is, it is. Okay, so forces Michael to pitch a card and
Yeah.
then also take a life or pitch 2K, a 2K counter.
So trashing away the visual and taking the life. And now with Fordon, it's Sakazuki's turn. I see a Kuzan. So he can just barely play the Kuzan. I see no Borsalino. Or is it the Rob Lucci? I cannot see it properly because of the quality of our streams, because of the internet, which we're apologizing again for. And deciding to swing for 5K and 7K into
so
the
no
so
support drop from Michael, which is actually unfortunate. This is not what you want to see.
yeah. So
And the problem is you don't have that many minutes left, so you have to play way more aggressive and way more faster. So basically, okay, so he still decides to go for the brand new swings 8, and I like this aggressive playstyle of Sedat. I really like this aggressive playstyle of Sedat because he knows you just have to change your playstyle if you don't have that much time left.
and Prona is there to just pitch to let the opponent
Yeah.
trash one card.
So he already took 2 cards for free of Michael, 2K counters actually, and did another big swing. Michael already at 2 life, and Michael now has to like fight back and has to push his leader as well. And in the same turn, also has to remove the Peronos because these are just big swings which are coming right at his face in the next turn.
We're seeing right now both players are playing very fast.
Okay, so he swings 5, he counters it obviously. Plays the Great Eruption.
Reducing the cost of one Perona of the alternate one, unfortunately. Okay,
Oh,
so
I
both.
and now Rob Luki. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
That's actually hurts to see too that he had to use an Ice Age
Yeah.
for Perona, but that's the right thing to do in this situation because, as I said, he knows that Sadat will just keep swinging aggressively because he does not have to go for the grand game in this kind of scenario.
that's true. So
Okay, so Sadat at 7 done.
so Sindri and the great option that he has Absalom in his trash, so he can destroy the Rob Lucci, but not going for it. He maybe wants to play out another Perona.
Oh, he actually also
Okay.
trashed the Great Eruption.
Playing out the Perona, very interesting turn here. So not deciding to KO the Rob Lucci, so it was a value turn, right? You get one card and let the opponent trash like 2 cards because of the swing and the Perona effect.
Yeah, but I mean, this way he was able to get 2 bodies on board instead of just 1
That's
because he definitely could have removed the Rob Lucci,
Yeah.
swing higher, but he would only have 1 character on board. And I think Sada just saw the value in having 2 characters on board and also forcing Michael to
That is-
pitch another card.
That is why some people playing like the Rebecca Hina combo to play out at Fordon, or only the Hina to play it out, and then to destroy like the Rob Lucci with the Absalom to have the board state,
Yeah.
the same board state.
Okay, so Michael swings 5, swings 6. At 8 on, does he play the Trinity combo? Okay, no, he just plays the Moria. Okay,
There comes the Rob Lucci and the reduction
and
for
it's,
Pirona.
Yeah, he looks at his trash. He sees that he already has the Perona, so he trusts the Perona to not give him the Dr. Hockback
His trash, yeah.
play in
Good decision
in his
here.
turn.
So filling his deck is very important in this matchup right now. I mean, if we go into overtime and they do not manage to end this game in time, the life count is important here. Who has more life wins the game. After that, the deck count is very important. Gecko Moria already trashed many cards of his.
That's
deck.
also a big issue for Sedat right now.
That's
So
true.
he knows that he has to like pressure him very fast, very and a lot. But he has the Ice Age in hand and the
Yeah.
Age of Moria, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah.
So he definitely has an answer to Michael's Edkos Moria. But he's also I think he will only be able to get rid of the Moria, I think. Or he can get rid of both Robluchis.
If he has the Roblucci and the Helmeppo or True
Yeah,
Line trash. So
that's also a big issue. And I don't think he has a Robluchi in trash. I don't think I saw one.
yeah, me neither. But he has an Absalom in the trash, so he's being
Yeah, I
able
mean
to
he can.
trash something or to KO something.
Mm, but I don't even think that he can trash. No, but he definitely has some cost reduction in Grave. I think there
Yeah.
has to be like a
A True or
Helmeppo or
Helmeppo, right?
Turo or something. So as I said, he can definitely get rid of the Moria, and that's what he's also going to do, playing the Moria for 8 done now. Most likely with the Absalom. The only question is which cost reduction is he going to play out? Something like Helmeppo would be very good now, because
Oh, he got the Roblucci in his trash, but
oh
yeah. Yeah.
oh okay.
Would
So
I destroy the True here? I mean, if he has another True in trash, I would do that. So it wouldn't matter. But if he doesn't, if Sakazuki have no other Trues in his trash,
so
I wouldn't KO the
so
True.
so he cannot have the play with the
With,
Edward Moria.
yeah, with Edward Murray and the
I mean,
Roblucci, for example.
Sadat had had it through last turn as well, and you saw it last game. He could have potentially won the game because he had Suros on the field. It can be your
A swing.
key to win,
Mhm.
and it was practically for free, you know. So
That's
why
true.
only remove the Moria
Yeah.
if you can
Yeah,
remove
I mean,
him?
it depends. If Michel has a Edkos Murray, he can play the True into a
Yeah,
Roblucci, for
but
example.
what I'm not so sure about actually is if I would have removed the Moria or both of the Robluchis. Because the problem right here is Sadat has no cards left. I think he has only one card in hand, which is a Perona. It is a 2K, but by this way, Michael has so much more swings, and I don't know if I would have
Yeah. So we are going officially into the overtime.
overtime. Yeah. Okay, but the thing is, if Michael cannot remove Sadat's board here, okay, Sadat takes
So
his
here comes
life,
the Edkos Murray.
goes down to 2 like him, another 8-drop Moria.
So
That's
playing the True and the brand new, I assume, to
Ooh.
draw 2 cards. So a very, very nice combo.
Bring it to the right card and
So
to
activating the brand new's effect first to draw the Borsalino
he
and then
definitely
to draw with
needs the
Kusan.
counters, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so depending on how many cards Michael has in hand, Sedat might even try to finish him right here.
Yeah. I saw 2 1Ks, which he searched.
He has what is this? What does his hand look like? Zero Bluchi, I see a Dr. Hogback, Corona, and I think a Helmeppo.
So, I mean, they're like the first round was for Michel, I assume. The second one is for Sedat. The third one is for Michel, and the last one is for Sedat. That was the rule for overtime, right?
Mm, yeah, I think it was turn 0 for Michel. You're right. This is now turn 1 for Sedat, turn 2 Michel, and turn 3 Sedat,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
So Sedat has the last one. If you,
It's true.
yeah.
So what he could also do is um try to get like rid as much as possible of Michel's board, so he does not have a lot of swings next turn, and because Sedat has the last turn, he can then go full and aggressive and does not have to care about removing his board, you know,
Yeah.
because it will be the last turn anyway.
So now Moria's turn. Still deciding what to do here. Does he want to go for bot clear or does he want to go for maybe finish?
Okay, so Michael has
I mean, it is possible. He has a big 9k body on his board, a 6k body. he can be able to finish him off, swinging 7k
Definitely.
into the
Oh, he
life, I would say.
starts off with a 7k. That's okay. So Sadat actually tries to go for game here, I think.
Deciding to contract with a 2k and 1k.
Okay, so he asks again for his cards.
So Setup
I
knows.
think Michael has two counters, two 1Ks in hand.
Yeah. No, Michel has a Borsalino in hand and another card.
Okay, so I think if you really want to go for game, you have to do like a 7 or 8K swing with it through. You can do like something like 799 or 889 in this kind of scenario.
Yeah, true.
But of course, Sada does not know the hand of his opponent.
He does know the Borsalino. He searched for it with the Moria.
That's true. So he knows a 1K. That's actually quite interesting that Michael did not decide to counter with the Borsalino.
Yeah.
You're actually right.
It was a mini misplay, I would say. It's like so.
It is.
Setup is aware of the 1k.
He knows one of two cards. He knows that he has at least one 1K in hand.
Yeah.
But this also kind of plays with Sadat's mind,
Yeah,
because he
that's true.
knows that he has at least one 1K,
Yeah.
and he might even have another 2K, so 7K would not be enough. So maybe Michael also did this on purpose.
Yeah, I can tell if it is for Sedat. We will see how these people were going to respond to each other's actions.
Yeah, time rule really sucks indeed, and I think this will not be the first time we'll have to go
Yeah.
into time today, because that's just how the black matchups goes in One Piece. We had this issue in Sakazuki in
Yeah.
OP05, especially during the European finals in Utrecht. There were so many Sakazuki players, and I think nearly every one of them in the top cut went into time.
Swing
Okay,
with the
so he
Tsuru?
did swing 7 with the Tsui.
Drew the 2k of his life, I assume.
And then
now it's game for
GG,
Michael.
guys.
So GG to both players. Michael won. Unfortunately
He
for
actually
Sedat.
drew the 2K out of life. That's so unfortunate for Sedat. GG to both players. That's very. I don't know. There's nothing much to say, man.
That's not that much to say.
Yeah, you have to admit that Michael, both games which he won, actually drew exactly the cards he needed from
true.
life.
Yeah.
When Seth was about to finish, like in game 2, he needed the 1K and he got it out of life. This game, he needed the 2K.
Yeah.
Oh no, even the 1K would have been enough because he already had two 1Ks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of bricks in this deck which you can potentially draw into.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's how the game works. Both players played very good. I would have loved to see how the game would have went on if they had more time.
Yeah.
And this is a big problem in the current One Piece meta, I
Yeah,
think.
that's true. I don't think that even this middle right now, 60 minutes is enough for a top cut
No,
game.
especially, and Bandai even did cut down for the online tournaments. I think cut down to 30 minutes, or was it
The
offline?
offline is
For the
30 minutes as
offline,
well.
yeah, for the offline tournaments, 30 minutes per round
online
in
is
Swiss.
35.